Oh, shit. I don't know what just happened, but I pulled a calf muscle, man. I don't know. This shit hurt. Shit hurt.
Yeah, what's up?
So how well you know this jewel you got?
I feel like I know him well enough. Why? What's wrong?
You remember that girl I sent you a picture of a little while ago, right?
You talking about like back in
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, remember?
So look,
Sabrina sent you her page and go confront.
there's a lot of people out there. They broke. They ain't got no money. They live in debt. They can't afford to pay their bills. You're struggling in life, man. You're struggling in life. And I don't want you guys to go out like that, man. I don't want you to spend your whole life feeling like a loser, feeling like you just can't do anything right. I was on TikTok watching videos and I seen a lot of guys losing their minds. They're losing their minds, sitting in their cars, punching the steering wheel like just mad. They mad because it's a struggle for them to pay their bills and they're blaming everything on the war and on the economy. Right? Yes, the economy is bad. Yes, it's horrible. But there's ways to make money. There are ways to get paid. I'm telling you. You gotta lock in. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you follow me. You gotta lock in. Gotta lock in. Now, I'm gonna say this. Trillions and trillions of dollars move every day on the market. The stock market, futures, it moves. Moves so much. All you gotta do is get a piece of the pie, man. Now, I know it's hard. It's really, really hard because if you're a 9-to-5er and you're working a 9-to-5, you don't have the time to trade in the market. Like, you got to be at work around 7:30, 8:30. You don't have enough time to get in the market. And you have to get in the market at 7:30, at 8:30, at 9:30, around those times, because that's the time where, the market moves the most. In the New York session, right? So let's say you're trading Forex or futures or anything. You have to trade at the beginning of the New York session, man. You have to get in the beginning of the New York session. You have to, because that is how you are going to make money. Money, okay? Now, I did an experiment this morning. And I got in at the beginning of the New York session. And in that experiment, I was able to generate $40,000 twice. Now, I was paper trading, of course, but I'm telling you, you gotta get in the market. Now, some people, I'm gonna say this. It's cool to have a paycheck, a 9-to-5 paycheck, but if you want to see some real money, you have to get in the market at the right time. You have to get in at the right time every day, Monday through Friday, because that is the way you are going to get paid. That is the way that you are going to make some real money. I'm not talking about the hourly, whatever you're making per hour or your salary. I'm not talking about that. That's everyday money. That's the money you use for your bills. But there's money out there that a lot of you guys haven't tapped into. There's money out there that a lot of you guys haven't tapped into, and I'm telling you, you need to tap in to that kind of money, because that kind of money could change your life. I would highly advise you to sign up for a prop firm, because a prop firm is going to give you the funding to tap in to that kind of money that you need to change your life, okay? You need money to pay your bills. You need money. Everybody needs money, okay? All of you guys need money. Now you got people who say money doesn't equals happiness. You can't get happiness from money. Now let me tell you this. I don't know if money makes you happy or not. But what I can tell you is this. Not having money will make you sad. Not having enough money to pay your bills will make you sad, depressed, stressed out. And some people have committed suicide because they haven't had the money to pay the bills, to pay the mortgage, pay the rent, you know? So not having money is a serious problem for a lot of people. Not having money to pay off debt is a very, very, very serious problem. And a lot of you guys, you're so quick to give up. You're so quick to give up because you feel like there's no hope. You feel like there's no way to get the money that you need to pay the bills that you need to pay. And that's a lie. That is a lie. You can make the money. You can get the money to pay your rent, to pay your bills, to pay your mortgage, to pay every single thing. And you can get that money in one day. I'm not lying. You just need somebody to point you in the right direction, man. That's all you need is to get involved. You need to get involved in trading. You need to learn how to trade. Whether it's Forex, futures, stocks, stock options, crypto. You need to trade, man. You need to learn how to trade. And you need to practice. If you can sign up with one of these firms, get a practice account, and practice trading, I guarantee you, you're going to learn how to make some money. I guarantee you're going to learn how to get paid. You're going to learn how to get out of debt. You're going to get out of debt so quick. People are going to be calling you like, what happened, bro? The creditors are going to be like, everybody's going to be calling you like, what happened? What happened to all the debt that you had? You had all that credit card debt. You had all these loans. They're all going to disappear because you figured out what you needed to do to be successful. Everything, all the debt, all the loans, they're going to all disappear. And everybody's going to be like, what happened? What happened? Everybody's going to say, well, ask you what happened. They are. But you got to start. I'm not going to sell you a course. You have to start now. You cannot wait another day. You need to learn everything there is to know about trading. You need to get you some audio books. You need to watch some YouTube videos. You need to practice trading. Practice. Get a paper account and practice trading every single day of your life. Every single day of your life, you need to be trading. Because trading is going to put money in your pocket to do the things that you need to do. Trading is going to give you that financial boost. It's going to give you the financial boost that you need. Of course, you can work, get a job, quit this job, work another job. But let me tell you this. In today's economy, a job is just not enough. There's people out here working 3 jobs, getting stressed out, having heart attacks and strokes because it's not enough. The money that you get on your job is not enough, and you already working hard and busting your butt to make these people happy. You're busting your balls every single day at your job to make these people happy. Going out your way, working all this overtime to make people happy. And it's just not working out for you because, yes, they're happy, but you're not happy because you don't have enough money. Then you have guys with child support. They work so hard, make the money. Now they gotta give up all the money to the baby mamas. It's cheaper to keep her, bro. It's cheaper to keep her. It's cheaper to keep her. Marry your baby mama. Marry your baby mama and stop paying child support. Well, I got 5 baby mamas. Well, look, marry all of them. Marry all your baby mamas so that you won't have to pay them child support. Marry them all. If there is a way to marry 5 baby mamas, do what you gotta do, man. Do what you gotta do, man, because child support is gonna make you poor. It's important to take care of your kids, right? But some of these females are just super greedy. They want more than what they need. They want more than what they need so that they can live off of your hard work. Half of these baby mamas don't even take care of the kids. They don't do nothing for the kids. But that is another story. Right now, we need to focus on putting some money in your pocket because you are broke and you are hopeless and you don't have any way to pay off your debt. There are Americans all over the world drowning in debt. No way to pay off their debt. People calling you, hey, I'll give you a loan for $30,000. I'll give you a loan for 50 grand. They're lying to you. They are liars. Liars want to get you in more debt, more debt, more debt. You got to come up with a plan, man. You got to come up with a plan. Don't spend the rest of your life as a broke loser. Don't spend the rest of your life struggling to pay your bills. Struggling to pay your bills. Life is hard. I understand that. Life is difficult, hard. Sometimes you sit in the car and you cry. And it's okay to cry. 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 Cry until your eyes are puffy red. Cry until your face falls apart. And after you finish crying, you need to get up off your ass and you need to make a choice. You need to do something with your life. Stop crying. Stop crying like a little baby. Because you are grown. You are an adult. You need to get your shit together. You need to get it together. Because nobody is going to help you. Nobody is coming to save you from all these bills. Nobody is coming to save you from all that debt. It is up to you. It is up to you. It is up to you. You're the one that's responsible for your debt. You're the one that's responsible for your mortgage. You are the one who is responsible to feed your children. It is up to you. You have to make the choice. Stop crying. Stop getting on social media and crying. Crying because you can't pay your bills. Stop crying to all your friends, begging your kids for money, begging your friends for money, begging your baby daddies for money. You're begging everybody for money. Aren't you tired of begging people for money? Aren't you tired of crying? Aren't you tired of being broke? Aren't you tired of being in debt? Aren't you tired of being a loser? Are you tired of losing in life? Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. A lot of you guys are tired. You're tired. You're tired of being a loser. You need the motivation. You need motivation on the inside. You need to grow some balls. You need to grow a pair of balls so that you can take care of what you need to take care of. You need to come up with a plan. Get a piece of paper, get a pencil, and write down where you want to be in life. Write down where you see yourself in 10 years, because that's going to be important. Where you see yourself in 10 years is important. You have to look past all the debt. You have to look past all the lack. You have to look past what you're going through now. And when you learn to look past all of that, it's going to be in the past. You understand me? It's going to be in the past. It's going to be in the past. But you got to make a choice, man. You got to make a choice. You have to make a choice. You got to shake off all the sadness. You got to shake off all of that shit. You don't want to spend your whole life feeling sad for yourself. And you don't want other people to feel sad for you. It's time to grow up. It's time to be the man that you were called to be. It's time to be the woman that you were called to be. You have to. You have to stop losing. Every day you go to your bank account and you see money. The money in your bank account don't match the bills, okay? The money you have in your bank account does not match the bills that you have to pay. In fact, you can't even make the minimum payment on a lot of your bills. You can't even make the minimum payment on some of your credit cards, man. And this has to stop. And in order for it to stop, you have to just wake up. You know, this is a wake-up call to all you brokies out there. All you broke people, this is a wake-up call. This is something that you're not going to hear from your friends. This is something that you're not going to hear from your buddies, your family members. Because a lot of you guys are in the same boat. A lot of you guys are broke. You have no hope and you have no money. And yeah, you fell into the trap. You let yourself get into debt. It's a trap. It's a trap. Nobody ever warned you about this. No one ever told you about this. You went to college, got all your degrees, and thought you were going to be able to get a good job. You spent so much time, so much years on getting that degree. And now you owe all this money. And that degree is not doing nothing for you. Yes, that was a trap. That was a trap. It was a trap. And it's sad that you have to experience that. You have to go through that. But there's nothing else that you can do to change what happened in the past. Okay? The only thing that you can do is move forward in life. The only thing that you can do is make better choices from now on. You can't do nothing to change what happened in the past. You're stuck with the debt and you have to pay it off. Nobody's going to pay it off for you. You can't find a rich woman to pay your bills. You can't find a rich man to pay off your debt. That's your responsibility. That's what you need to take care of. I'm going to show you how to take care of that. But first, you need to follow me and subscribe to my channel. You really do. You really do. You really do. Hum. 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 That's what a lot of you guys need to do. That's what you need to do to get rid of your stress, because you're so stressed out, you're losing your mind, man. Losing your mind. It's people, dang. It's people out there losing their minds, man. They don't know how to deal with stress. They on TikTok, punching the steering wheel, breaking glass, breaking their homes up, just breaking things because they don't know how to deal with it, man. They don't know how to deal with it, bro. I want you guys to know how to deal with stress. Sometimes you might have to sit in the house and do some sit up here like this, right? Sit up here, fold your legs, just to clear your mind. I don't do that shit, but a lot of you guys probably need to do that shit because y'all going crazy. I remember one guy, he was so stressed out about everything. He jumped out of the, I think, 4th or 3rd floor. Like, he jumped out the window and committed suicide. He killed himself because it was so much pressure and it was so much stress. He didn't know what to do. He didn't know how to handle it, man. He didn't know how to deal with it. He didn't know. He didn't know, man. He just didn't know. He was like, what else is there to do? He just couldn't. It was hard. Yeah, he lived a rough life. But he was a doctor, so he was making a lot of money. So I don't know what happened. I think it was work-related stress. Got caught up in the moment and jumped out a window and killed himself. I'm here to tell you, you don't have to do that. I want you to be so rich that you don't have to work. I want you to be so rich that you do not have to get a job, man. You don't have to do it. Get a job because you're bored. Get a job for fun. Get a job because that's what you want to do for fun. I don't want you guys to be stressed out over work. So stressed out that you kill yourself. Because if you kill yourself, people are going to go to your funeral. They're going to cry. Then they're going to forget all about you. Everything. They're just going to forget you. Like, they're going to forget you, bro. They're just going to forget you. Like, you're not going to matter to them no more. So why would you kill yourself anyway, man? Live so that you can matter, so that you can help people, so that you can bless people. Because people need you. At the end of the day, your family needs you, your friends need you, your significant other need you, your kids need you. Everybody needs you. So killing yourself will be the most stupidest, foolish, fucked up thing that you could do. So don't kill yourself. But do better. Think better. Move better. Make better choices. Be a better person. Go to the gym. Work out. Decrease the stress. Because when you work out on a treadmill, lift weights, you're going to decrease the stress. You're going to decrease the fat. And you're going to start looking good. Not only will you look good, you're going to build up confidence. Now, I am going to get off of this internet. And I'm going to do something amazing. I want you guys to follow me. I want you guys to subscribe to my channel. I want you guys to be better than what you were a year ago. I want you to be a better person. I want you to change the world for the better. I love you guys so much that I took time out of my day to help you. I took time out of my day to give you advice, to help you and make you a better person.